Hey everyone! Welcome back to SCUM for Beginners. Fighting for survival burns a lot of calories. To stay healthy, you'll need to keep on top of your food and water intake. So let's talk about how to do that. A variety of food and beverages can be found by looting villages and farms. The quality of these items may not always be the best, but they can keep you going. Check the taste of items by right-clicking and selecting Check Taste from the menu. If you decide to risk consuming items that have seen better days, keep your screen open to the Health tab and watch your character's untreated state while you eat. If food repulsion appears, stop eating immediately by pressing the Escape button. Canned items must be opened first before they can be eaten. To open a can from your inventory, click the tool you wish to use to open it and then right-click the can. Select Open from the drop-down menu. The best tool to use is a can opener. If you use other methods, such as a knife, some of the food will be lost during the process of opening. If you are desperate for food, you can search fallen logs for crickets and grubs, but don't eat too many too fast or you may end up losing your lunch. Keep an eye on your food repulsion status as you consume these items. Just like real life, it's not recommended to eat most mushrooms that you find, especially raw. If you pick up a mushroom, hover over it in your inventory and hold down the Control button to read about the possible effects of consumption. If you are looking to stock up on food, consider looting the cheese factory in A2, the fish factory in A1, or if you have the funds, at any trading outpost. If you manage to take down a wild animal, you can chop it up for its meat and cook it over an open fire. To do this, from the base building menu, craft a fire ring from stones, small logs, and flammable items such as paper. If you don't have flammable items, you can craft tinder from sticks and use that instead. I recommend placing the campfire indoors if you can to protect it from the elements. If you don't have matches or a lighter to start the fire, you can craft a hand drill from sticks and a knife. With your fire starter in hand, right-click the campfire and select Start Fire from the menu. Now that the fire is lit, with meat, fish, or vegetables in your inventory, look at the fire and click F. A cooking menu will appear with 2 skewer slots. Click the first slot to see the available recipes. Click on the description box to see what ingredients are needed for each recipe. Once you find the recipe that matches the ingredients you have, click the Add Recipe button. Now you will have to drag your ingredients from your inventory into their correct slot in the recipe. Note that anything with a green triangle is a required ingredient, and anything with a blue triangle is optional. Once all ingredients have been filled in, click on the chef's hat to begin cooking. A timer will appear, and you will have to wait for it to count down. As the dish nears completion, the bar underneath the meal will change from blue to green. Once green, the item is considered cooked, and you can safely remove it from the fire by clicking the X button. I usually wait until 5 or 10 seconds are left before removing the meal. Water can be found in a number of ways. You can drink it from streams and lakes, but not from the ocean, as salt water will result in food repulsion. You can also drink it directly from wells found throughout towns and villages, if they have a water reserve available. You can check this by right-clicking the well and selecting the Check button. The amount of available water will be displayed on the left side of your screen. As you loot, you will likely find bottled water as well. Be sure to keep a couple of these on hand and fill them up whenever you can at wells, streams, and lakes. If you are desperate, you can craft a cup from an empty can or bottle and place it outside when it rains to collect water. Alternatively, if you have established a starter base, you can build a well to have a more sustainable water source. With food and water off of your to-do list, you're inching closer to becoming a SCUM Pro. Good luck and see you on SCUM Island!